Good morning. Well, it's morning where I am. How is everybody? Good morning, good morning. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple of cards just to get the energy flowing. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Oh, I love you too, Rose Quartz. You are such a wonderful friend. You are such a wonderful friend. And I know I owe you a WhatsApp message. I will send that after. Okay, let's just pull a card for all of us. Hello, everybody who's on. Thank you for people who have asked messages, asked questions. I'll just pull a card for us all and see. Autumn, but it's in the upside down. So it's kind of a period of hibernation, the autumn card, but in the upside down, it's coming towards new growth. Oh, look at that. Family. Family is important. Of course it is at this time of year. And look at that whimsy. Try and do something sweet and wonderful. And maybe something that reminds you of your childhood. Or reminds you of somebody that you love. Okay. How have you all been? How have you all been? Hello. I'm not going to say everybody's names because when I'm listening to a live, that aggravates me. But I'm seeing all of you. Oh, Lucy, you're caught alive. Yay. So for the new people, just remember, just ask one question, put as much information in it as you can, because I will only answer or only read on your very first question. Let's see. I've pulled a card and I've... So this card will belong to... Oh, Rose Quartz, you asked the first question. Hello, my darling. Please ask my beloved Tom if I'm doing everything to protect myself or am I missing anything. I guess I'm asking for advice. And look at that. The first card he brings out is the love card. Oh, look at that. There he is. Kind of the king. He's got a crown on his head. And there you are. His beautiful princess, his beautiful queen. And look, even though there's choppy waters, you can rise above. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Something's going wrong with my... Whenever something goes wrong in a reading, or the cards aren't working, or the technology isn't working, it's always a message, and I think this is the message of patience. Let me try and get that screen back up. Sorry, I have to be able to see what the questions are. Sorry, Rose Quartz. Okay. From Tom. Oh, guidance, and look at that bright shining light. Basically, this guidance card is him saying, I am here and I will guide you every step of the way, but also lean on people who have come into your life. They will bring guidance as well. And it's important. And look at it says, bright star. You are his bright star. Canopus. I don't know if that's relevant between you and Tom. But anyway, yeah, and look here. There's a guy here who's got a shield. So, yeah, lean on people who can help you. Do not keep the things that are troubling you secret. Shine a light on them. Just let people around you know of the difficulties that you're in, because darkness cannot survive in the light. Look at that balance, scales of justice. Those that deserve it will get their just desserts. Oh, and this is you getting justice. Wow. Stay grounded. And this one come out in the upside down. Boundaries. Are there boundaries in your life that are not as strong as they could be? So set some boundaries. Oh, and there he is. There he is, Major Tom. For those of you listening who don't know, Rose Quartz and Tom met when they were at NASA. And so this card always represents to me Tom's energy coming through, just confirming for Rose Quartz his eternal love for her. Oh, miracles. Help will come from unexpected places. Reflection. Just remember, what's happening is not a reflection of you, and it's important for you to remember what an incredible person you are. Flexibility. Be open to ideas from unexpected sources. And well done on getting that door camera. Activation. This is a case, this is a card of starting to blossom. Things are going to turn around now. Things are going to get better. And sometimes all we need to do is ask for help. And look, Bruce. Rose Quartz has a cat called Bruce, who's been with her for many lifetimes. Power. The power is in your hands. You are more powerful than you know. Don't allow people to shake your confidence. But remember, you don't have to go through things alone. Wow. I don't know if any of that was helpful, Rose Quartz. Thank you for letting me bring Tom through. Oh. It's just had this impression to turn over this card. Consequences. People who have been unkind are going to face the consequences of their actions. So you're on the right track. Just try and keep an air of peace around yourself. Try not to let what's happening disturb your inner peace. Wow. Okay. Eliza, how are you, Eliza Engine? Any message from my daughter, River 391? Oh, so sorry to hear about your daughter. Let's see. Power. Oh, nothing can change the power of her love for you. Just change my deck here. She fulfilled her life's purpose is what I'm getting from this. That's interesting. And once you fulfill your life's purpose, you will see her again. Oh, look at that. This is the card that says reciprocity. She's always with you and always will be. Grace, this is how much she loves you. And look at that. She protects you. She's always watching over you and protecting you. Accomplishment. She is so proud of you and the life that you have led. Remember, there's always hope in the future. This card here makes me feel that you might be feeling a little bit down, but her message clearly is that she loves you beyond all measure. And look at that. Cycles. It was the cycle of life, the circle of life. It was her time to go. But don't worry, because when it's your time, which is not for a long time yet, when it is your time, she will be there waiting for you. But this protection card is also a very powerful card. She's always with you, always watching over you. Wow. Alrighty. Cynthia. Hi, Rainbow. I'm wondering, will I ever hear from my estranged daughter in my lifetime? I do not know why she has ghosted me for these past 11 years. Nobody knows as to why. Thank you. Now, thank you for asking this question, Cynthia. And I'm just going to do a little bit of an explanation. Usually, I do not read the energy of somebody who's alive without their permission. So, like if you had asked me, does Joe love me? I would say I'm not going to read that energy because I don't have his permission. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the energy of the guides, your guides, and the guides around her. So I'm not directly reading her energy, so I'm not breaching my own code of conduct, but I'm going to be reading the energy of the guides around you and around her. Focus. That's interesting with that candle there on the hair. That's weird. That's a very strange photograph, isn't it? It's getting that she's not so much got mental health issues, but the people around her have influenced her thinking. So I'm getting very much, it's not so much anything you did or didn't do. It's more the people around her have clouded her judgment. Partly, she feels that she needed to break away and accomplish things on her own, live her own life. Yeah, she needed to create her own future, I suppose. But if it wasn't for influences around her, she would not have estranged from you. So it's not to do with you, really. Oh, look at that. We were asking, will you ever hear from her in your lifetime? And look at that, welcome. Yes, there will be a time when she welcomes you back into her life. Keep hope. Keep up the hope. And look at there, contentment. In your old age, contentment, because you will be reunited. So yes, that's a very, very strong yes, Cynthia. So I know it's a difficult time now, but the time will come when you are, you will hear from her, but not only hear from her, but in a really beautiful way. And I wouldn't be surprised if she apologized and she said that, her estrangement from you was all her doing. Alrighty. And Cynthia, I'm getting very much just an intuitive message from your guides, knowing how difficult it is, especially at Christmas time. Please look after yourself. Life. Make the most out of life that you can, and keep hope until you are reunited with her. Hello, Gaze Insights. I lost a dear friend of mine and a mentor called Mabel in November 2023. Any messages? Messages from Mabel for Gaze. Messages from Mabel. She's proud of you. She's really, really proud of you. Look at that beauty. She sees your beauty inside and out. Oh. And this says unexpected. This is about unexpected surprises, gifts. She's with you, watching over you. And she's got some incredible surprises in store for you. Some lucky times. Illumination. There might be something that happened while she was on this earth that you didn't understand, but one day you will understand. And look at that. She watches over you and protects you. Wow. How beautiful. Okay. Hello, Michelle, Sandy, Lucy, Saskia. Hello, Lady of the Lake. Hello, hello. Rose Quartz, Southern Hemisphere Autumn. It's more feeling of a time of life. Yes. Merry Christmas season. It's nearly Christmas, isn't it? Okay, Claire Gaines. My mum and dad died within 30 days of each other, I'm assuming. Alright, Claire, let me see if I've got a message from mum and dad. Message from Mum and Dad for Claire Gaines. That's tough. Renewal. Look after yourself. Really, really look after yourself. You need to give yourself time to renew your spirit. New beginnings. I know it's difficult. I'm getting this as your mother's voice. I know it's difficult, but when one life passes, or two lives pass, it is a new beginning for you. The truth is, you're stronger than you know. You have the courage within you. And all they want for you is to have a life filled with joy. And just so that you know it's them, there's the love card. They love you more than words can express. Wow. Claire Gaines. What a beautiful message for you. Mostly sunny side up. Hello. Hi. Welcome to the new people that I haven't seen in my chat before. If you have a question from a non-verbal loved one or want somebody who's passed away, please go ahead and ask it. Empath Eyes. My friend Patty has dropped contact with everyone. I've tried reaching out many times. Is she okay? Or should I just give her space? Okay, again, I'm going to be tapping into your guides, Empath Eyes, and Patty's guides, because her guides and your guides always want the best for you both. So I'll get the message like that. I'm not tapping into her energy directly because I don't want to breach her energetic privacy, let's say. Trust, huh? I'm getting almost this is trust yourself. Do what you can and then pray, even if you're not normally a person who prays. And by praying, I mean ask God if that's what you believe in, the universe if that's what you believe in, angels if that's what you believe in, your guides if that's what you believe in. It doesn't really matter what you call them. Ask them to help you. Ask them to guide your footsteps. Ask them to let you know when a good time to make contact is. Beauty. There's always beauty in love. And it might be Christmas is a fantastic time to have an excuse, even if you just send a Christmas card or a text to say Merry Christmas. And that goes with anybody who's estranged from family. It's a good excuse in inverted commas. Just don't mention anything about cutting people off or estrangement or anything. Just make contact and say Merry Christmas, I hope you are well. Look at that. Let go. It's important to let go of feeling responsible for the rift. I'm getting very much, this is a reading for anybody who's estranged from family and friends. You need to let go of feeling responsible. You do your part. Send that Christmas card or that Christmas text and then leave it. And don't send it without any expectation. Just send it with absolute love. Joy. It's important not to lose your joy when somebody has gone out of contact. If you focus on yourself and harnessing, just appreciating the small things in life, those that are estranged from us will often be attracted back to us. Truth. The truth is there's nothing that you've done to warrant being ghosted, and the truth is it's up to the other person. If you reach out and leave the door open, it's then up to them to come back. Acceptance. And sometimes we have to just accept and respect other people's choices. We don't have to like them. And I would always every day just be asking for the universe, show me a way how I can reconnect. But don't be pushing the other person, if you know what I mean. So do what you can. Accept that it's their choice. Trust yourself. And when I say do what you can, sometimes it's just a small gesture, like a small text. Merry Christmas, I hope you're well. That kind of thing. And then just leave it. So I hope that helps, Empath Eyes. I'm sorry to hear about that. As long as she knows that you are around, she will reach back out to you when she feels the time is right. So it's kind of a compromise between contact and giving her space. Just send a Merry Christmas message, or and also open the door, say Merry Christmas, I hope you're well, and you know, contact me back if you want, or just it's just something that's very non-pushy, if you know what I mean. I recently went through a tough time, and I had a friend who was very well meaning, but she kept messaging me and messaging me and messaging me, and I said to her, listen, I really prefer to catch up with you in person. We'll do it in a few days. And then she ended up phoning my husband and saying, I'm so worried about her, and is she okay? And I just did need space. I really did. I appreciated the texts, but then when I said to her, you know, I'll get back with you. We can meet for coffee or something. I'm just feeling snowed under. And her constant messages pushed me further away. So there's that for what it's worth. So make a gentle contact and then leave it. And you don't have to leave it forever, you know. In a month's time, you can message and say, oh, can you believe it's been another month? Let me know if you want to go for a coffee, or just something like that. Just very casual, but don't overdo it. Lady of the Lake. Will my son Tom be happier next year? Let's see. Renewal. The time for renewal. The time for new things happening. This card here suggests to me that he's... Oh, and how can I read Tom's energy? Well, that's easy, because you're his mother, and his guides will always communicate with your guides. So, again, not actually tapping into his energy, but the energy around him. So this is... he's had a tough time of it, and he needs to give himself time to look after himself, in a way. There you go. There you go. Beginning something is exciting. Yes, it's almost like he's been in hibernation. That's not quite the right word. Like he's been growing inside the little egg, and he's about to blossom. Send a letter to the universe. Again, there's power in words, and there's power in prayer. And whatever you believe in, God, universe, angels, whatever, spirit guides, just every day just say, please let next year be Tom's happiest year yet, and every year after that be even happier. Look at that. Wishes float easily into the world. Yeah, I'm getting a very, very positive... it's almost as though he's been struggling, and he needs to give himself time to rest and renew. And look at that. Building a fairy house. There's magic everywhere. Yeah, the future is unlimited for him. Magic and hope and joy. And look at that. He feels safe with you. The magic circle. And this is the circle of protection. Your love is around him like a circle of protection. So absolutely, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Next year will be a much happier year for him. And not only next year, but exponentially from then onwards. But, you know, sometimes we have to learn to be happy in difficult situations. We need to take those moments of happiness where we find them. Lucy, hello, hello. Hoping you are well. Yeah, it's been a fairly tough time, actually, Lucy. I've been diagnosed with an autoimmune condition, which kind of explains a lot about some symptoms I've been having. So, in a way, it's been absolutely freeing. And the specialist was a bit weird. He was saying, oh, that symptom can't be cured, and that symptom can't be cured, and you can take a pill for that kind of symptom. And I said to him, no, just having the diagnosis will help me now, because I can, you know, look at following an anti-inflammatory diet and that kind of thing. And he said to me, there's no such thing as an anti-inflammatory diet. I'm like, oh, you bad. There is. Of course there is. There are foods that are inflammatory and foods that are anti-inflammatory. Anyway, so he was no help, but yeah, so thank you for asking. It's been a tough time. It's been a tough time at work as well, so I'm looking forward to having the break. Worried about my son Jonathan and his job. Will he be okay, please? Alrighty. Now, Lucy, this is something that I will pull cards on, but it's very, very difficult because this relies on other people at his work. So I can't really read on how other people are going to interact with him, or so yeah. There's a limit, but what I'll do is I'll read on Jonathan, and see what the cards say. But I can't really, I can't read about on other people at his job. It's just too far removed. Look at that. Sleeping like a baby. Whether it's this job or another job, there's peace, absolute peace in his future. And this picture of this girl that's sleeping, it's like it's in conjunction with your son. It's like he's had a really good, productive day, and he's sleeping, it's kind of like an innocent kind of a sleep. It's like he's done as well as he can, and he's having a good, well-deserved rest, and he doesn't have any stress, is what I'm trying to say. Hope jar. I am full of hope, and I take action. So again, this is he can do only what he can do, and then the rest. There's certain things that he can't affect, but as long as he does what he can in the situation, even if this job doesn't work out, he will be given opportunities, whether it's in this job or another job. He'll be given opportunities because of his attitude and his work ethic. Look at that. Freeze it. I freeze out what I no longer want. So there might be people or aspects of the job that he needs to discuss or have some kind of communication about, and it might be that this particular job is not for him. And I know that can sound scary. I'm not saying that is the case, but it might be the case. Or, alternatively, he needs to not focus on the negative aspects of the job or the people around him. And I know that's difficult. I've had some challenges with my job at the moment, so I fully understand. And this is Bake Magic Cookies. I can give good things to myself and others. So this is about him being productive, being a good solid worker, doing his part even when things are difficult. And that's the road to success. And look at that, seeds of power. From tiny things, big things can grow. So I'm not seeing any negativity. I'm not seeing anything that indicates there's going to be a problem at this job. But the cards are more broadly, it's got a sort of a bigger focus. For him to focus on what he can do his best he can, and everything else will flow, and he will build good things. And look at this, seeds of power. Yeah. I'm not getting any negativity about this current job, but I'm not getting whether the growth that he's going to experience, where that's going to take place. But he just needs to focus on keeping himself rested, keeping his conscience clear so he knows he's done a good hard day's worth of work, and keep his hopes and dreams alive. And yeah, he does his best, and everything will follow from that. I hope that helps you there, Lucy. Oh. Sorry, I'm just trying to get back to the place where I was in the chat. Okay, so if you're new in the chat, the readings are free. Sometimes people like to do a super chat, which is always greatly appreciated. Or you can do buy me a coffee. The link is on my about section in my YouTube page. Ask your question and I will get to it in the order in which they asked. If you want your question to be bumped to the front of the queue, then do a small super chat and I'll do your reading next. Saskia, any advice regarding our business idea we have? Still in planning stages, but have a great feeling about it. Any unforeseen hurdles or big issues? Okay, so the first thing, Saskia, is don't take advice from a stranger on the internet about your business. So because businesses are so complex and there's so much to it. There's so many aspects. So I would be very hesitant to give you advice, even following whatever the cards say, because again, it relies on so many other people whose energies I can't possibly read. You know, whether you've got the right financing, whether there's the right client base, whether each person in your potential client base actually buys from you, if you've got the right price point. There's just so much. So, and as somebody who's run her own business for 21 years, I can tell you it's really important to discuss your business ideas with business mentors, and you don't have to pay the earth for them. So just Google free business mentors in your area, or start watching a lot of business mentor type content to make sure that you're so that you can learn about aspects of the business that you might not already know about. So that's how you see unforeseen potential hurdles. Okay, so the first card that's come up about your business is gratitude. Bond. Yeah, don't do it alone. Don't do it alone. And also be careful about who you take advice from, because you know in your heart what your passion is. And I've had paid business mentors in the past who put me on the wrong track. So for me, my strategy was to learn as much as I could about running these types of businesses, but then having the trust in myself to do it myself. Consistency. Yep, consistency is king. And that sisterhood. Again, it's about involving people that know you, and know that type of business. Acclaim. Look at that. Acclaim. That is about, yeah, it's going to go far. It's going to be amazing. Look at that. Awe and ecstasy. Motivation. You need to be really motivated to succeed in business, but you've got that drive. You've got that desire. Let me pick something from a different deck. Yeah, so I'm not getting any specific issue that you need to watch out for. Love. Listen to your heart. That's which did this one say? Motivation. I don't know, one of them was, it's about, I think this is the motivation, the passion that you have for the project. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love, and often when we go into business for ourselves, that's a way of putting our love and our passion out into the world. So, but also remember that when you run a business, there's a lot of parts of the business that you might not love. So for me, it was like the bookkeeping and the managing staff. And also one of the big things to remember is about downtime. Can your business tick over when you're away or you're having a break? Do you need to put a manager in if you're not there? Depends on the type of business, but that's an important thing to consider, so that you can keep yourself refreshed. Hello, Lily Rose. Do I have guardian angels? Of course you do, Lily Rose. Everybody has guardian angels. Everyone has guardian angels. Guardian angel oracle. Let's see what your guardian angel says. We all have guardian angels. Let's see. Lily Rose, guardian angel. Oh, angel of balance. Are you working too hard, Lily Rose? Are you looking after people and not looking after yourself? Angel of learning. Interesting. Are you learning something? Or are you wanting to learn something? And sometimes, you know, if we get really focused on our work and helping other people, sometimes learning a new skill can be the thing that helps us restore the balance. So like I've been learning painting, I've been learning the ukulele. Yeah. Angel of Unity. Wow. This is about not isolating yourself. Let's pull an Archangel for you. Okay, now when cards get mixed up, this is always a sign, and this is a card that I created myself, and I printed myself. It's in black and white. It's only on a piece of paper, but it was in the Archangel deck, and so I think, Lucy, this is Lily Rose. This is the message your angel wanted you to know. It's an angel number 444, or it could be 4444. Or even 44, even 4. You might be seeing these numbers, like you'll see it on somebody's telephone number. You'll see it on a card. You'll see it on a TV show. You'll glance at the clock and it'll say 444. And the angel number 444 is all about help. And it says, ask for angel help and you are helped at the highest level. So that's what your guardian angel wanted you to know today. Ask for angel help and you are helped at the highest level. So I'm not even going to pull any more cards because that was the message. I don't even remember putting that into this Archangel deck. I don't even remember doing that. And it's the only one that's in there. So that is definitely your message. Ask for help and you will receive it. And sometimes we receive it in a slightly different way than what we wanted. We're like, oh, help me get a new job. But then the first answer might be, well, actually you've got to put all your energy into your current job and then other doors will open, if you know what I mean. Kate, no, you didn't miss it. Michelle, hello. I would like to know if my biological father, who has passed over, received my letter before his death about me finding out he was my dad at 50 years of age. We never got to meet. Oh, Michelle, so sorry. That is really tragic. That is really tragic. Michelle, did Michelle's dad get the letter? Healing. Oh, he's with you now. The male and the female. He's walking behind you. He's so proud of you. He wishes he had had a chance to heal that relationship. And when I say healing, it means the longing of the heart of not having had him in your life. Oof. So that's indicating yes, but we'll ask the cards a bit more. I don't usually read with these cards. It's the Oracle of the Universe. But today they really are. I'm really drawn towards them. Strength, Hercules. Wow. That to me is about the strength of his love for you. He loves you. He loves you beyond measure. Okay. Let's see. Did Michelle's father get that letter? Gratitude. He did. He did get it, and he was so grateful to have heard from you. And I don't know what it was, but there was something about the timing or something about the circumstances that meant that you could not connect on this world. But here, there is a spiritual connection. He's always connected with you, and he always will be connected with you. Compassion. He blamed himself for... It's compassion that's in the upside down. So he blamed himself really for not acting quick enough. And this strength card, it's also kind of got an air of regret. He does regret that he wasn't able to get to meet you. Oh, okay. Signal. This is about messages. This is about him. He hopes that you know that it would have meant the world to him to have met you before he passed. It was just, there was turmoil going on, and he just couldn't make it. With that gratitude. What's the other one was? Oh, I misread it as gratitude, but gratitude had already come out. It actually says guidance. And he's on the other side in the spiritual world, providing you some guidance. Wow. Lighting the way. Oh, he admires the generosity of your spirit. Yeah, he did get it, and he so wishes that he could turn back time, because he would have made sure that the two of you did get to meet. Confidence. Please have confidence in the fact that he loves you. He always has, and he always will. Look at that. Creation. That's the Father card. Take courage. He will always be by your side when you need guidance. That's very similar to this card here. When you feel like you're on your own, don't worry, he's there to guide you. Self-trust, yeah. You're a strong woman, and trust yourself in your decisions in life. Wow, there's a very beautiful, strong love message here. So he did get it, Michelle, but he really is. If there's one thing that he could do to turn back time and change things in his life, it would be to make sure that the two of you did meet. But not to worry, because he will be waiting for you when you pass to the other side. Wow. Purple Vonnie, will 2026 be a better year for you? Let us find out. 2026. Rose Quartz, thank you, that was so wonderful, thank you. Oh, my pleasure, Rose Quartz. Yeah, if I do a reading for you, please can you leave a message to let me know if it's resonated with you? Patience, patience, Purple Vonnie, patience. Okay, you need to be patient. Oh, healing is happening. Healing is happening. And this Pisces card is the bond card, but it's come up upside down. It might be that you feel like bonds have been broken, or you're feeling isolated, but it's in the upside down. So in 2026, I'm getting here that the bonds that were broken will be restored. Oh. Sacrifice. Don't sacrifice your peace of mind by pleasing other people. You're very much a looking after yourself kind of energy. Gratitude. I'm just getting this very much love and gratitude. There's going to be so many things in the new year that you're going to be able to feel gratitude for. There's going to be things, there's going to be blessings. It's going to be endless blessings I'm getting from that gratitude card. Freedom. Oof. And because it's a Pegasus card, let me pull my other cards that have got a Pegasus on them. I'm getting next year you're going to be feeling a sense of freedom from past hurts, past pain, past something that's been holding you back. And look at it, it's just taking off, flying to greater heights. Let's see. Acceptance. Accept the things you cannot change. And how does that thing go? Accept the things you cannot change, and change the things you can, and have the wisdom to know the difference. And look at that, change. Change. Accept some things in life have not gone the way that you had hoped or expected, and sometimes change is not always bad. And look at that. Your overall card for the year for 2026 is going to be generosity, which means, just excuse me while I dive under the desk for these cards that fell off. The generosity card means that 2026 is going to be generous to you. You are going to be the recipient of generosity. Strength, stay strong and go with the flow. Don't be too rigid in your ideas. But yes, 2026 is going to be an incredible year for you. And be free from something that's been bothering you, upsetting you, holding you back. Wow. Okay. That was Purple Bonnie. There you go. Kerry 5540. I would love to know if 2026 will be a more positive and healthier year for me. Let's see, Kerry. Look at that. The Freedom card. And that's free from pain, free from worry, free from financial worry. Compassion, and it's in the upside down. So I'm getting that you need to have more compassion for yourself. It's in the upside down, so you need to have more self-compassion is really. So I found with this autoimmune condition that I have to pace myself more than what I'm used to, and because I've got the diagnosis, I can give myself that compassion to go, okay, now I need to just have a small rest, because otherwise I'm going to be unwell for a whole week. But if I have a small rest now, I'll be able to keep going. So it's that kind of thing. It's looking after yourself. It's having the self-compassion. That Pegasus card is telling me to read on these. So let's see what else. What else for Kerry? Playfulness. Oh, try and have some fun. Try and introduce the magic back into your world. Even when things are crazy and difficult, try and do something that is. I'll give you an example. And this, look at all the little lights over there. Those are souls that are watching over you. But last night we had friends over. My husband invited them, and normally he would talk to me first, but he didn't talk to me, and I was aggravated because people were coming over and I wanted to rest. Anyway, turned out to be an incredibly wonderful evening. But towards the end of the evening, my son said, "Oh, have you?" Because it was getting dark, and we were eating outside. Have you seen the fireflies? Now, I've only seen them once before, a few days ago, and we've been in this house for like 15 years. And so he turned off all the lights, and the fireflies came. And, you know, you had people from in their 20s to in their late 80s looking at these fireflies. And we were like little children. Oh, look, there's one. Oh, look, there's another one. Oh, look, it's there. It's there. It's coming closer. It's so exciting. And that's what that playful energy of, you know, if you have to go down to a pet cafe and stroke some cats, or go to a shelter and play with the puppies or something, just anything that gives you that feeling of childhood. And it was really, talking about the next card here, magical. It was really magical. And look at that, generosity. That generosity card tells me that there are blessings in store for you in 2026, Kerry. Quest, look at this. Be bold, and mighty forces will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors the brave. So yes, very positive year coming up. And good health, but also you need to be sensible to look after yourself. So whether it's a good diet, whether it's just a little bit of exercise, whatever it is, but definitely good health potential is there. But you also need to do your part to take care of yourself. Katie Kate, who was with me when I woke up in hospital ICU after down, almost dead from chemotherapy poisoning? I woke to someone caressing my head and telling me I would be okay, and I should love me first. Who was it? Okay, Katie Kate, I'm not sure I can get a total answer on that, but frequently I say I don't know if I can read on that, and then I do read on it and the cards give me an answer. So, okay, I'm going to need to rely on you to help me interpret. Let's see, Katie Kate. And firstly, I'm sorry that you were in that situation and so unwell. Okay, now I just got... Purple Vonnie sent a message that caught my eye, Katie Kate, and I think this might apply to you as well, because you said the message was, I should love you first. You should love you first. And so Purple Vonnie says, there's been a lot of ill health this year and putting others first, my hubby and sister. Look forward to moving forward to a happier year ahead. I'm 60 in June. Thank you so much. Pleasure, Purple Vonnie. But the point there, Katie Kate, is that it's a second message of not putting yourself first, not loving you first. Because if you don't really look after yourself, then yeah, you might not be here for others to love, if you know what I mean. If you don't look after yourself, then I don't know. As a mother, sometimes, you know, I've been looking after my family, and with this autoimmune condition, it's just been a real wake-up call to me to... We all know we should look after ourselves first, but sometimes we don't really know how to do that. So, anyway, Katie Kate wants to know who was with you. Universe. The sun. The sun. That's love. The source of all life. Wow. Wow. That's like God, the universe. The creator of all things. Somebody with a joyful spirit. Somebody with a strong will. And with that, with a spirit of renewal. And a spirit of weaving. This is creating a future. So, depending on what you believe, it could be the creator of all things, God himself. It could be a guardian angel. And the guardian angel can be people, loved ones who have passed away. I'm getting a very feminine energy as well with this. Somebody who is a creative person, who has created many things, who helps you to move your life in a particular direction. I don't know if any of this helps you, but that's what the cards are coming through as. Wow, that's amazing. Katie Kate, that's really amazing. And, you know, some people believe that your guardian angel could be somebody who was previously in your family, but they had to have been dead by the time you were born. So, like, my grandmother had passed away before I was born, so she could be my guardian angel. Well, I also believe that people who we know and love in this lifetime can act as your guardian angel, because you've got more than one, you've got multiple. So, for example, my other grandmother, who I knew until I was 11, who passed away when I was 11, I believe that she's also one of my guardian angels. And my dad, who passed away, I was in my 30s. I strongly believe he's my guardian angel as well. So if there's anything about the energy of these cards that resonate with you about somebody that you actually knew, that could be that person that's come to you as well. And it could be more than one energy. So it could be that God was there, the creator of all things, and someone that you know that has passed previously. Someone that you know who epitomizes joy. But it was meant for your renewal, to strengthen you, to help you heal. I hope that makes sense there, Katie Kate. Okay, Suzanne. Any messages from my brother Chris, who passed away a year ago, please? Oh, Suzanne, sorry to hear about that. Messages from Chris. Ooh, renewal. Look after yourself. Refresh yourself. Give yourself time to be re-strengthened. And look at that accomplishment. He is so proud of you and all you've done in your life, and especially, yeah, there's something about the love that you have in your heart. He's very proud of you. Purpose. You are fulfilling your life's purpose just by doing the ordinary everyday things that you do. And look at that, recovery. Renewal and recovery. He's worried that you're overdoing it. Please, please, please look after yourself. Look after yourself. Take time to look after yourself. Stability. Whoa. Yeah, it's almost like you are a rock for so many other people. It's important for you to look after yourself. Be generous to yourself. Have fun. Embrace the magic. And renew yourself. Look at that. Renewal and renewal. When the cards repeat, it's a very strong message. You have to actually schedule in time for yourself. Okay? And this week I have felt like the pressure of everything was getting to me, and I need to have time this weekend to renew myself. So this is a good reminder to myself as well as to you. Wow. It's a lot of love for you there from Chris. Gay says, thank you, Rainbow. My absolute pleasure. Elizabeth G. Hello, hun. Chat and Merry Christmas to all. Merry pre-Christmas. Yes, absolutely. You too. Bright as a button. Is there anything specifically my precious 24-year-old cat Margot needs from me right now? She sleeps a lot and is eating and drinking normally. I accept her time is finite. Thank you, Simone. Well, Simone, wow, 24 years. That's incredible innings for a cat. Let's see. What does she need from you, Margot? Love yourself. Oh. She really just wants you to know that she feels absolutely loved. And even though she's sleeping, that physical touch she still really enjoys, even though you might think she's not aware of it. She very much is aware of it. I'm getting here that she's had an incredible life with you. And look at that. Candle magic. This card is the family card. Just because she's a feline doesn't mean she's any less part of your family. She's just felt so loved and so, yeah, so blessed to be part of your family. And look at that on the bottom of the deck. Sleepy. Margot likes to sleep a lot. She's at peace. She's at calm. So really, you're doing everything right. She's just so happy. But just keep petting her and stroking her. And your presence is a great source of comfort to her. Wow. Kerry Clark, good evening. So pleased that you caught this live. Good evening. It's actually morning here in Australia. I don't know what time it is. Let me see. 10:10 in the morning here. Sandy Bernard. My husband Alan passed October 14, 2021. You gave me a great reading from him on your last live. I was wondering if he has anything he'd like to tell me, and if our new grandbaby will be healthy. Okay. Well, Sandy, I'm glad that I gave you a good reading, or that the cards came through for you. Alan for Sandy. Alan for Sandy. Alan for Sandy. My voice is heard in the world. He's always with you. He hears you. If you speak to him in your mind, or if you speak to him out loud, he hears you. And he's just as close to you as he always was. Just keep talking to him. Look at that. It says, my wishes float easily into the world. And this is your wishes and your prayers about the health of the grandbaby. Yeah, that's a very healthy kind of card. This is an interesting card. Painting with magic. I don't have to know everything all the time. Have patience, woman. Yeah, I'm getting a very kind, sweet, loving message here. No causes for alarm or concern. And I'm looking for my other deck, which is hiding now. Oh, because he wants me to read you a deck of this. It's called Magical Times. Magical Times Empowerment cards. Oh, Magic Circle. Oh, that's protection. He's got protection around that grandbaby. He is protecting that grandbaby. And he's going to be the grandbaby's guardian angel, or one of them. And you know, spirits can be in multiple places at once. It's like if you have Netflix, you can watch one program and somebody else in your house can be watching a completely different program. It's still Netflix. So that's like the soul. The soul is like Netflix, but it can be different places with different people at the same time. Flexibility, ooh la la. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. Oh, what a sweet message. So there you go. Yes, all good with your grandbaby. And all the best with that. It's going to be a happy, magical time. Wow. Lucy says, the power of prayer is incredible and so uplifting. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, sometimes people ask me, what's the difference between prayer and meditation? For me, prayer is when you are communicating, and they often overlap, but when you're communicating with God or whatever higher being, so you're talking to them, and then the meditation is more when you're receiving from them. So ideally, it should be like a conversation. Good evening. May I get, this is from Andrew, may I get a message from my passed over grandfather Sam? Absolutely, Andrew. Sam for Andrew. Oh. Adversity, it says. See the gifts in the challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. Wow. So it's pretty much he's with you even when times are tough. And he wants me to pull a couple from here. Let's see. Purification. This is about washing away things that hold you back, past grievances, past hurts. Try not to be held back by, if you've done something that you've disappointed yourself or somebody else has disappointed you, don't be held back by that. Growth. Oof. This is a year that's going to be a very good one for you. Vistas. Vast vistas. That one, to me, is about adventure. Maybe physically going, traveling, or just the adventure of life. Activation. This is a beautiful card. This is about growing into a more abundant version of yourself, just finding new avenues of joy and love and hope and plenty. It's about blossoming where you've been planted. Wow, that is beautiful. Thank you for your question there, Andrew. Sam, he's quite chatty. Okay. Empath Eyes, thank you for the reading, dear. It is as my heart was saying. Oh, that's so good. Thank you, Empath Eyes. Yeah, I'm so glad. And sometimes, you know, you do need to rely on your own intuition, but sometimes it's nice just to check in and see if you're on the right track. Okay, I'm not going to be doing any more readings. Oh, I will read anybody who's asked the questions, but I'm not going to do any more after that. So the questions are closed. So any that passed after Michelle Akamish? Yes, I am in Queensland, Michelle. I'm in Brisbane. Are you in Queensland as well? Okay, let me go. Where was I? Lucy, oh, Rainbow, praying for you and hoping that things will get better. Thank you, Lucy. Yeah, it's been a bit of a few weeks. Cynthia Dodge, Rainbow, thank you. You confirmed what I have suspected regarding my own daughter. Regarding my daughter, I have wondered if it was the people she is near. I will pray for her every day. I'm happy to hear that we will reconnect. Absolutely, Cynthia. And the other people to pray for are the people that are around her. And I know that might seem counterintuitive, but if they can come to a place of love and healing and balance, they would never want a mother and a daughter separated. So pray for them as well. Pray for all the blessings of the universe to fall on them. Pray for them to know love and peace and calm and joy. You don't have to do it hours every day. Just say, God, make those people around let those people around my daughter be happy and joyful today. Let them understand the preciousness of the mother-daughter relationship, and then leave it. Okay. Katie Kate, it is so wonderful to hear all these other stories, Rainbow. You are wrapping us in a warm, comforting blanket of love. Oh, thank you, Katie Kate. Oh, you're so kind. Yes, I've been feeling a little isolated this week. Although I have withdrawn from people because I've been tired. Rebecca, Rainbow, will I be happy and at peace with all that happening in my world and the universe? Okay, Rebecca, there will always be people in our lives that can maybe cause trouble, so I can't really read on that. I can't read on what the people around you are going to do. One thing that we can do is we can try and have the best possible reaction to things. So I know, for example, my colleague at work, something very unfair was done to her by the management, and it was difficult for her. You know, she didn't jump for joy and go, oh, this is a great lesson for me to learn. So we couldn't control what the management did, but she took control of her life and she removed herself from the situation. She found herself a much better job, which she's starting in the new year. She's so much happier. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying cut off people if something bad happens. I'm not saying that at all. Definitely not. But sometimes we need to be responsible for our own happiness, if that makes sense. Look at that. Partnership. Learn to grow with others. Overcome obstacles by working together. Touch each other's hearts while life lasts. So that's beautiful, peaceful energy there, Rebecca. Love. Love is all around you, with you, in you, through you. Yeah. You are going to be absolutely fine because you are absolutely loved. Wow. Knowledge. Know that you are loved. Look at that. Uncertainty. In uncertain times, know that you are loved. Focus on the things that you can control, the things that you can bring love to, the things that you can, where you can help somebody, where you can make somebody's day a little bit better, even if it's just smiling at somebody at the grocery store. And this will renew your soul, and life's magic will be restored, and there will be time for playfulness, and your generosity of spirit will be richly rewarded. Wow, what a beautiful message. Thanks for asking, Rebecca, and I'm sorry you've been having a tough time. I will remember you in my prayers. I remember all of you in my prayers, because you're all so precious. Even those of you that I know are out there that are not even making any comments. So if you haven't liked this live yet, could you please do that for me, just to let YouTube know. Michelle Akamish, am I visible? Oh, can others in the chat see you? Yes. I thought this was like some weird mystical question. Oh, could you put that light back on, please? Sorry, somebody just coming through and turned off the light. Yeah, I thought it was a deep mystical question. Oh dear. Yeah, Michelle, if you asked a question before and I missed you, then just ask it again. I didn't see it, if that's why you're asking. Katie Kate. Everyone you've read for is so happy and comforted. What a great gift you have. Oh, thank you, Katie Kate. That's very kind of you. Susan Crook. Hi, Rainbow. Will 2026 year be a good year for me? Thank you. Susan from New Zealand. Oh, where are you, Susan? I lived in Wellington for 10 years, and my brother still lives there. Well, actually, just outside of Wellington in Tawa. And my other brother is in Auckland. Susan from New Zealand. Cycles. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear. Trust this powerful process. Ooh, so there might be changes for you in the new year, Susan, but the changes are going to be positive. Part of the cycle. Be flexible. Don't be so rigid, Susan. And playfulness. And that came up in the upside down, and I'm getting that you're not playing enough. So I'm going to put it in the upright for you, because we're going to be predicting a year of joy and fun and lightheartedness. You may need to set some boundaries, but yes, the year ahead is looking really beautiful for you, Susan. Okay. I'm getting a nudge from my guides that I need to read a little quicker because I'm starting to get tired. Rebecca Cole. My Aunt G is Earth Mother to all. She cares for very severe disability. I ask the universe to bless her. Oh, and the universe will bless her, Rebecca, and will bless you. Just pull a card for Aunt G. Which card? These cards. Bright future. Look at that. And look how she leads the way for others. Wow. Yep. She is vitally blessed. As she gives blessings to others, so they come back to her 100-fold. And there might not be blessings that you can see. Might not be like earthly blessings like a new car or something like that. But the love and joy and compassion in her heart makes her spiritually blessed. Wow. And she will never know how many people's hearts she's touched and how many futures she's changed from a dark path to a light path. Wow. Saskia. Oh, Rainbow, amazing. Thank you for your words of wisdom, and the cards resonated so much, so incredibly much, including seeing symbolism in the images in the cards that you drew. Thank you. Oh, my absolute pleasure, Saskia. And I always say, you know what is going on in your life more than I do. And there will be symbolism in the images in the cards that you know that I don't understand in relation to your particular situation. So, yeah, look at the symbolism in the cards. Carolyn Clark. Can I have a message from my guides, please? Absolutely, Carolyn. Serenity. Be calm. It's important to take some time just to give yourself that space to unwind. Oh, look at that. Look after yourself. The self-love card. Self-exploration. The self-exploration card is about what things not necessarily bring you joy, but bring you peace. What things just make you feel, I was going to say nurtured, and there's the nurtured card. So this is very much of an energy of please look after yourself. You give so much of yourself. You do need to realign. You do need to be as nurturing and caring to yourself as you are to others. One more card. From what deck? This. Mindfulness. Yeah, just be aware of how much time you spend giving to others and how much time, or if you're starting to feel tired, to take a rest, when you need to restore yourself. You don't have to go on a big, 6-week retreat or something, but it's just important to, and there's the spring card, to renew yourself from time to time. What a beautiful, sweet, gentle, loving message. Carolyn, thank you for being here and asking the question. Lily Rose, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Lily Rose. Bright as a button. Yes, Rainbow, the cards you're working with have been so ideal for today's readings. Yep, I love my cards. Katie Kate, see, everyone is so happy and grateful for your gift. Oh, thank you, Katie Kate. You're so lovely. Yeah, and one thing that I'm working on is accepting compliments, because it's our nature to go, oh, it's not me, it's the cards, or you know, anybody could do it, or I didn't really do anything. I just sat here at my house pulling cards out of a deck. And somebody the other day gave me a compliment about something that I'd done and thanked me for something. And I just said to him, you know, I really appreciate what you said. I'm learning to accept compliments, so I appreciate you. And the thing is, we're all part of one. It's like a jigsaw puzzle, and we all help each other, and we all fit in together. So more like a clockwork, set of clockworks. Anyway, the more I see of life, the more I realize how important we all are to each other. And there was this week. I think there's one or two of you that have my personal contact details, and this week somebody who I've trusted and who's got my personal details was having a tough time, and they reached out to me, and I was so pleased and honored that they did, because having been able to have that chance to have that conversation, it really helped them, but it also helped me because I was in a position to help somebody that I genuinely care for. So for all of you, if you're struggling or you're having some difficulties, reach out to people, and you don't have to tell them all about all of your issues if you don't want to, but just to help you feel a bit more connected. So Michelle, thank you so much, Rainbow. What a beautiful message from my father. It brings me so much peace. I wish you a very happy and magical holiday season. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Purple Vonnie, there have been a lot of ill health this year and putting others first. My hubby and sister. Look forward to moving forward to a happier year ahead. I'm 60 in June. Thank you so much. Yeah, and Purple Vonnie, don't be afraid of that number. 60 is just a number. You know, I'm 56, so I'm getting there myself. It's just a number. Michelle Akamish. Good day. Will I find a way to bring income, please? My daughter has Addison disease, autoimmune. Thanks to you. Okay. Michelle, I'm not sure where you are, but there are a lot of ways that people can bring in income, even if they can't leave the house, or yeah, just open your mind and do some research, but don't pay people to help you earn money. So if you have to pay somebody first to do a thing that's going to bring you income, that most of those are, they're just money grabbing schemes. But just open your heart and yeah, there we go. Reflection. Reflect on what skills you have, what things you can do. Learn about, you know, things that others are doing. For example, YouTube channel about being a caregiver. Whatever. I'm not saying that that's the thing, because YouTube channel is a lot of work. But there will be something, and it's a case of something that is not going to drain you more than it benefits you. Let's see. Awakening. Live in the moment. Yeah, there's definitely something there out for you out there. Open your door to the divine. Yeah, just every day, just say, how can I bring in some extra income? And look at that, passion, burning with life's passion. Is there something that you really enjoy? Rhythm that can fit in with the rhythms of your caretaking duties. Stillness, be calm and quiet. If you give yourself time away from your caregiving duties to think about, what is it that I enjoy doing? What is it that I can contribute to others? What is it the answers will come. Harmony. It will be something that keeps you in perfect balance. Wildness and freedom. Interesting. This to me is that it could be something that you haven't thought about yet, or it might be something that you've thought about but you've dismissed. You've gone, oh no, that's a crazy idea. Let go. Let go of your preconceived notions. Journey. Your life is a sacred gift. So I'm getting very positive messages there, Michelle. Definitely is. If you're thinking of starting a business, anybody who is in Queensland, Australia, there is a free government thing which I didn't even know about called Mentoring for Growth. And I don't know if other states have something similar or other countries have something similar. Basically, the government gets business people to give business mentoring for free to businesses. So, and I only know about this because my husband used to be one of the mentors. And so you get these most amazing top-level business people coming in and helping you with the direction of your business, or looking at your business plan, or just saying, you know, this is what your business idea is, but have you thought of these 3 potential obstacles? Or maybe there's a different way that you could go with your business. So anybody who's wanting to start their own business, I would look for that kind of free government resources in your area. And when I was in Wellington, I know there was the city council in Wellington did a lot of business mentoring sessions for free that really helped a lot of local businesses to grow. So I don't know if that's the answer for you there, Michelle, but yeah, there is something. There is something. And sending love to you and your daughter. Okay. Sorry, my chat jumped. Kerry, I've never seen fireflies in the UK. Yeah, we've been in this house 14 years, or 13 years, and I've never seen a firefly in this house ever. Sia, hello, how are you, my darling? Kerry, thank you for the reading. Makes a lot of sense, taking care of myself. Happy Christmas. You too. Now, don't just say it, go and do it. Lily Rose, Rainbow. Your readings resonate with me. I'm thinking of doing drawings again. It relaxes me. I was a hermit due to an operation, but out and about now. Yeah, well, if you're thinking of doing it, Lily Rose, do it. Another thing that you can do with that kind of a skill set is you can just start recording. I'm not saying start a YouTube channel, but start recording and just go, you know, narrate your way through it. Go, oh, this is my first attempt at drawing again after my operation. I'm not sure how it's going to go. And then just record them, because that'll be a video diary for yourself to look back on, and you'll be able to, in a year's time, go, oh, look how far I've come. And if you want to put it on a social media platform like YouTube, then you can. That'll be like a series of videos. But most importantly, it'll be a video diary for you. And in fact, that's why I started recording my card readings, is because I would do card readings for myself. I was in a very dark place, and then I kept forgetting what cards I'd pulled. So I thought, well, I'll just record it. And then I thought, well, I videoed it, so I might as well put it on YouTube. But I already did have another YouTube channel, and so I did know quite a lot about how to do it. But it's not that hard, honestly. Suzanne, thank you so much. Absolutely. My pleasure. Sia, great messages. Oh, I hope you're doing well, Sia. Katie Kate. FYI, I always thought the Who was my mother-in-law. She was an angel on earth, and so I hoped that she became an angel in heaven. But thank you again for your gift. It could very well have been. If that's the energetically who you felt it was, Katie Kate, I have no doubt that she is an angel in heaven. Lily Rose, that's such a beautiful deck. What's it called, please? Oh, which one? This one. This is the Magical Times by Jodie Bergsma. The one with the kitty cats, that's the fairy cats. I don't know where I can't get hold of the original one with a book. Affirmation of the Fairy Cats. It says deck and book set, but it's obviously a a fake because it doesn't come with a book. But I've not been able to find the original, so these ones, Goddess Love. That was the very, no, I think the other one is Goddess Dreams. Goddess Dream Oracle, and then Goddess Love Oracle, both by Wendy Andrew. This Goddess Dream was the first deck that I ever bought, and then I found that she had done a second deck called the Goddess Love, and the artwork is very similar, so I've put them together into one big super deck. You can always email me if you want to know more which deck. Take a screenshot and then I'll be able to tell you which deck. Sandy Bernard, thank you so much. We have been worried because the baby is not measuring correct and they were concerned about facial formation. Oh, Sandy, that's so difficult. Well, we'll just all keep praying because healing is possible. So I'll just keep praying. Rose Quartz, Rainbow, you're the best. Oh, thank you, Rose Quartz, you're the best. Michelle, no, I'm in South Australia. Glad you can see me. Oh, yes, I can see you. Prayers for all those affected at what occurred at Bondi. Absolutely, Sandy, absolutely. And for those of you who don't know, it's the worst terrorist attack we've had in Australia. Jewish people out celebrating Hanukkah with their friends and family. Attacked by two maniacs. Father and son. I don't know. I don't know how people can do that, but to do it together. And that's the problem with brainwashing. And supposedly it's in to do with, because they're Muslims, something to do with Islam. But I know a lot of Muslim people, and not one of them has a violent bone in their bodies. That's a perversion of a religion. So we'll just pull a couple of cards for around that. Generosity. Yeah, it was the worst of people, but it's brought out in the best of people. Sacrifice. Those who passed, let's not let their sacrifice be in vain. And government now is suddenly wanting to crack down on anti-Semitism. Meanwhile, for years, Jewish people have been begging for help from the government. Anyway, just send love and prayers, and it is beautiful to see the community coming together. And it's not about religion, it's just about human beings. Okay. But as a button. Thank you so much, Rainbow. I've sent a super chat, but can't see it on the screen. Oh yeah, no, I don't see it there either. Maybe it didn't go through bright as a button. Anyway, I appreciate the thought. Susan Crook. Hi, Rainbow. I am in Tawa. Oh, Susan, that is crazy. That is crazy. Thank you for a positive reading. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Susan in New Zealand. That is absolutely crazy. I lived in Tawa for 10 years. I loved it. Oh, that is crazy. Send me an email if you want to connect with me, Susan. Yeah, that's crazy. Damien K. Love and positive prayers to my sons and their families. Yes, Damien, we'll pray for everybody on this live, everybody who will watch it later, and all of their families. So beautiful. Carolyn Clark, thank you for that. I do need time. I do need to rest at times, as I also have autoimmune condition. Lovely message. I also live in New Zealand. Live in Northland. Oh, very nice. Damien K. May there joy and peace to all in the world. Amen. Absolutely, Damien. What a beautiful prayer. Michelle, thank you muchly. My pleasure. Go NZ viewers. Yes, we got a whole bunch of Kiwis here. And the friends that I had over last night, yeah, they were all Kiwis. I didn't meet them in New Zealand, but yeah, meet them here, and yeah, we're all whānau now. That means family. So yes. Okay, Damien K says, thank you for these rainbow. My son's businesses prosper for their sakes and their employees. I would like to help, but not sure how. Have you asked them? Damien, have you asked them? Have you said to them, I see, I'm so proud of what you're doing with your business. Is there anything that I can do to help? You might be surprised. You might be surprised. Oh, those two people working together. You might be surprised. There might be something that they need help with, but they think you're too busy or not interested. Ask them. Also, sometimes it's tricky when parents become involved in their children's businesses, because the children, even though they're adults, might think the parent wants to take over. So put the offer out there and just say, is there anything I can help with? Okay. Oh, Lily Rose, Goddess Love and Goddess Dream deck. I'll show you the other. That was the one that you... There's the Goddess Dream. That's the book, but yeah. Wendy Andrew. I absolutely love it. And you can get this on, I got mine off Amazon, and it comes with a beautiful book, and it's got each of the images, and it explains each of the images, and it's got an affirmation for each of them. So like the New Beginnings one says, I create the perfect environment for my life potential to flourish. I'm open to change for the better. That was the very first deck. This is the very first deck. Self-love. We all got self-love. We need to have more self-love. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. If all of us just said this to ourselves every morning and every night, how different our lives would be. I'm going to put a little marker there so that I'm going to write that on a post-it and stick that on my mirror. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Wow. Yeah, love the Goddess Dream and the Goddess Love, I think. Yes, Goddess Love. And I love that you can just mix them together. I'll show you. That's from one of the decks. And that's from another of the decks. See, it just looks like it's an extension of the same thing. I love it. Oh, look at the pumpkin. All right, my lovelies, I am going to need to go and have my little rest, because, yeah, with a autoimmune condition, yeah, I have learned that if I don't rest, I'm a basket case for like a week. So we will do as we usually do, pull a few cards for us, for the community. And this one is called The Golden Future. I love these images. They're absolutely beautiful. And sometimes when I'm reading, I go more on the images than on the wording. Susan Crook, what's my email? If you click, it's rainbowpyramid8@gmail.com. But if you can't remember that, just go to the, click on my little icon, my channel icon, and then it should be in the About. Click on About. Or if you go, click on the channel icon and you see my link tree, it'll be my link tree, rainbowpyramid8@gmail.com. Carolyn Clark, my eldest son and his family have just moved to Perth a few days ago. Oh no, just before Christmas, Carolyn. Send them love. Katie Kate, what a wonderful time I've had here. The messages are so uplifting. Oh, uplifting my heart. Oh, my heart is so happy for everyone. And thanks to Rainbow. Oh, thank you, my lovely. Rainbow Quartz. If he is willing, does my Major Tom have an announcement for the collective? I'm not sure. Rose Quartz, I'm not sure. Oh, thanks, Susan. Okay, let me just see what the cards say. Be all you can be, it says. Be all you can be. Huh. You know, sometimes we go, oh, I'm not well, or I've got this issue, this problem or that problem. Be all you can be. That doesn't mean be on the go 24/7. It means look after yourself, be balanced, nurture yourself, and take action in your life. Dragons, send dragons to heal the world. Is that what we are? Maybe we are the dragons, or the dragons are with us. I just love these images. And this one, communal markets. I love this. Trust that all you need will come to you. And rose quartz, I will be seeing if we can get Tom's energy. I love these cards for Tom's energy. Let's see. Let's see. He's sending us love. Oh. May your days be filled with love, light, magic, vitality, good health. You are protected from the other side. There is an abundance of love and protection around you. The truth is you are more than enough. The truth is you are born of the universe. The truth is each of you is creative and amazing in your own way. Communicate with each other and with those of us on the, that are no longer on the earthly plane. Know that our love transcends the earthly troubles, and know that your love on earth transcends whatever earthly troubles you have. Trust in yourselves, in the intuition that we place in your hearts. Have patience with yourself. And yes, focus on the spiritual, but also be grounded. Have time for stillness, where you can hear the small, still voice, or you can follow your intuition. But remember, the power lies within you. You must take action for growth to occur. Life is an adventure. Purification. Wash yourself free of things that hold you back. Think about the direction of your life. Don't just meander and have no direction or plan. And remember along the way to have fun. Take time out to play. Take time out to see those glowworms. See those, what were they? Fireflies. See the beautiful shells on the beach. Life can be transformed if you focus on playfulness and mindfulness and enjoying the journey. Reflect on how far you've come, and healing will come to you. Part of healing is setting boundaries, healthy boundaries, not cutting people out of your life because you disagree with them, but just boundaries, and especially boundaries with yourself, so that you don't overdo things or overextend. Be flexible when plans change. Take courage, and look at that, there's stability. So there's flexibility on the one hand, stability on the other hand, and courage in the middle. Have the courage to know when you need to be flexible and when you need to be stable. Exuberance. Life is there for the living. And honestly, I'm just going to jump out here for a second. When my husband invited friends over last night, I was aggravated because I wanted to rest after a hard day's work. But you know what? My husband knew exactly what we needed. We needed the company of people that love us. And it was such a magical evening. So remember to enjoy those that are around you, because being with those that love you raises your life force energy. And if you don't have people around you, or you're isolated and you're alone, remember to come on to groups like this where you can be surrounded by love. Remember, you are always surrounded by higher consciousness, God, angels, guides. No matter what happens within the world, within you, in your heart, there can be peace. Within your heart, there can be breakthroughs. Thank you, Major Tom. Within your heart, there can be happiness. You can be appreciate the small things that happen in your life. Feel free of anxiety and worry, because the strength is within you. The strength to enjoy life and as an adventure and what it brings you. The strength to see that sometimes in life there are miracles, and sometimes the miracles are the small things. Sometimes the miracles are being in a group like this, listening to a message, seeing a card that speaks specifically to you, and the miracle of technology, of being able to stay connected and keep that communication going. This is the world that we live in now. Beautiful, miraculous, crazy, scary. But at the end of it all is love. And that is what this group is about, love. And may we all go with love in your hearts, a spring in your step, and may the angels walk with you now and always.